This is Wyoming Rick Treasure Reveal. I've got another box of nickels, $100 box of nickels or 2,000 coins that I'm fixing to go through to see if I can find any 2024 Ds. Let me get my tube over here. I want to fill tube number 19 because I've filled 18 tubes so far since I started looking for the 2019? Since I started looking for the 2024 Ds, I've filled 18 tubes. So this is 2024 D nickels. I've got 4 in there, so I got 36 to go. The last box I've done, I didn't find any. Didn't find any Buffalo nickels or V nickels or war nickels. I did find 3 1939s and several 40s and several 50s. I got this box of nickels when we was out of state from the same town. And I want to see if hopefully this will be better. Same bank, just 2 different branches. So we'll see if this one's any better than the last one. So anyway, I'm going to get started on this. I've already got it pulled open because I can't do it one-handed when I'm running my camera. With the other hand, it's a little tougher than you think. And so I've got the box torn open. And you can see we got a full box of nickels there. I'm going to take this and I'm going to pull this off. I can do that. And get ready for this hunt. So, I'm going to take the back of this off so it's not in the way in any way. And we're going to look at these nickels. And we're going to see that they are circulated nickels. Now, I would have been just fine if they would have been all new 2024 Denver Mint. That would have been fine. But anyway, I'm going to see what I can find. I've got my styrofoam plate. I lay these here. And I'll take them out and I'll throw them on the plate. And let me turn this around so it'll be a little easier. I'll throw the nickels on the plate and I'll go through them. And when I find something, I'll bring you back in. Now, what I'll probably do, unless I find a lot, I'll probably do 5 or 10 rows at a time and then bring you back in for the results. That's probably the way I'm going to do this. So I'm going to get to the hunt and see what I can find. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you would, please hit like and subscribe on my videos. If you like these videos, you like this content, that way when I get a new video on, you'll get a notification if you're subscribed, and you'll be able to see the video. So thank you once again to all those out there that have subscribed and likes the videos and supports these videos. I sure appreciate you guys. So, all right, I'm going to get to the hunt. I have went through 10 rows of this box of nickels. And in row number 2, look at this. I found a Buffalo nickel, a 1936. Let's flip it over and look at the back side of it. A 1936 Buffalo nickel. That's a good find. And I found a 1938 nickel, no mint mark. Let me turn it where you see it better. 1938, then a 1958, then a 1957. So let's get my little pile started here. 50s go here, the 30s go here, because I know I'll get some 40s. And for now, I'll just stick the Buffalo nickel right here. Right here. Let me get the camera on this so you can see what I'm doing. The 30s here, that's the spot for the 40s. The 50s here, and the Buffalo nickels here. If I find any 2024s, these are going to go here. War nickels, I'm still wanting to find a war nickel. But as I said earlier, this box came from Rapid City. This is the second one from there. And I've now went through 60 rows without finding any 2024 Ds. Now, we live in Wyoming, so we're not that far from the Fed in Denver, or the mint, I should say, that mints the 2024 nickels. So I've been really happy to find 18 tubes that I filled, and I'm working on number 19. But the way it's looking, I don't think I'm going to get any from these boxes from Rapid City, unless I get surprised. I haven't got any in 60 rows, and I've got 40 to go. So I don't think they've spread over into that part of the world yet. So if you're in Rapid City, I said all that to say this. You might not want to be picking up nickel boxes if you're just targeting 2024 Ds. But who knows? You might be the lucky one. But all right, I'm going to get back to the hunt and see what else I can find. I'm back with the next 10 rows, rows 11 through 20. Didn't find a whole lot, but I did find a Canadian nickel. Excuse me. Did find a 1955. I did find a 1949, and looky here, another 1930s nickel. So that's 2 of these for this hunt. I found 3 on the last box hunt that I had. So that's going to go on the 30s pile, which is right there. Take that zoom down. The 40s, finally got one. The 50s, I got another one. And the Canadian, right off over here. Just wherever. But there it is. So, still haven't found any of these. So, after 70 rows total between the first box and this box so far, I have not found a single 2024 Denver Mint nickel. So, I think what is going on is they have not got over into the Rapid City area. Not even, I'm sure there's a few floating around over there because people's probably traveled over there and spent some, but I ain't finding any. And I always find them in the area where I live when I get them. It might not be tons, but I still find them. So, get back to the hunt here, and hopefully, and I am happy about the Buffalo Nickel I found earlier, by the way. That's the first one I found in a few hunts. So I'm happy about that. All right, I'm going to get back to the hunt. Enough of the jabbering and see what I can find. Okay, I went through row number 21, 21 through 30. That's what it is. And I stand corrected. There must be a few of these in Rapid City, South Dakota, but this is after about 80 rows. So I don't think they took any to their banks, but this just happened to get there out of somebody else's pocket in circulation. So there's one of them. That's going to put me at 5 on my tube number 19. I only need 35 more. And then 1957 and a 1956. So I'm going to take these two 50s. I'm going to throw them on my 50s pot. Wait a minute. That's not 1956. What am I saying? Yeah, it is. It's 1956. Okay. I'll get myself right here in a second. But I'm going to take this and slide it right off over here. Look at that, folks. All right. I'm going to get started on rows 31 through 40. Thank you. We'll see what we find.
Oh, my goodness.
All righty. This is Wyoming Rick Treasure Reveal. We went through the last 20 rows, 31 through 50, and here's the final results. I did find a 1938. I'm going to widen this out. That went on the 30s pile, so there's 3 of those. Found a 1948 out of the last 20 rows, so only found 2 of the 40s. Found 4 more 1950s, and so that's 9 total on those. And the 1 Buffalo nickel, the 1936. And don't forget the Canadian nickel. And don't forget the 2024 nickel, which will make 5 for my trusty tube, number 19. And I'll have 35 more of those to go. So that's what we found. So 9, 11, 14, 15, 16 finds out of 50 rows. So that's 1 out of every 3, little over 1 per 3 rows. Or 1 per 3 rows. I'll get it right here in a minute. So that's not too great. So that's 1 out of every 120 coins. But that's better than nothing. So anyway, thank you for viewing the video. I always appreciate those views, and I appreciate when you subscribe. And I wish you the best in your hunts, and I'll see you at the next video.